You need to know your values to know your own self-worth. If you don't know what your values are, you're going to make decisions based upon other people's values, what other people tell you to do, and not your own. Now, this ends up becoming quite the problem. So let me first talk about a few things. There's a difference between values, needs, and wants. A need is the most straightforward. I need to drink water or I'll die. I need to sleep or I will die. I need to have a job so I can have a house, so I can sleep and have water or I'll die. Wants are different. I want to sound articulate. I want to help the people watching this video. Now, it's easy to see how needs outweigh wants. Okay, now here's a different one. What are my values? I value helping other people. I value being trustworthy. So, a person I know comes and asks me a question, and I know telling them the truth, right, might cause them to become very depressed, perhaps even suicidal. So what do? I have a conflict of values, right? If I don't tell them the truth, I'm conflicting my values. On the other hand, trying to be helpful. So what do? Values need to be like skyscrapers. They need to be tall and strong, right? So we can do a lot with them. And also they need to be flexible because they bend just a little bit. But also like skyscrapers, sometimes we have to tear them down and start all over again. But you don't want to do that all the time, and you don't want to do it when you're in the stressful moment. So hold on to your values and work at slowly identifying them. Now, a lot of times there's things that you kind of really know, and other times there's ones that you don't. When you think you have a value, operationally define it. What I mean by operationally define is put words to it, so whenever any person sees you act, they will know whether or not you've actually done it. So, for example, I want to be helpful. My value being helpful to other people. What does that mean? I create videos to help other people work through whatever issues they have. Is this a sign of me living up to my values? Yes. Right? Because a lot of times our minds, they wander, and we don't really know what to do. So, let's take this a level deeper, right? If you struggle with a sense of self-worth and you don't know what your values are, whose values are you living? Someone else's. And if you're living someone else's values, how can you develop a strong sense of self? Additionally, if you don't clarify what your needs and wants are, goals for that matter, then what are you doing? And how do you know where you're going? And who chose there? When you use the shoulds, musts, oughts, and have tos, you are living out someone else's life. So the question is continuously, what do you want? What are your needs? What are your values?